I just got back from the movies and I saw one of the best horror movies I've seen in a long time, and I usually don't really go for the genre. Today on Movies 365, it's Weapons, and it's movie 216 in my 365 movie challenge. Let's get into it. That's right, I just got back from seeing Weapons. I went out, saw it in the theaters. I'm watching 365 movies this year, and that means that a lot of the movies I'm going to watch are not new movies or not in theaters, so I always enjoy getting out to go see a movie, and this was a winner. I loved this one. The premise of it is that in sort of this small Pennsylvania town at 2:17 in the morning, 17 elementary school children, all from the same class, get out of bed and run out the doors. And some, people capture it on their Ring cameras and things like that, and they go missing. And the film is about the aftermath and sort of the fallout in the town and from that action, and following different characters like the teacher, who's played by Julia Garner, one of the dads, who's played by Josh Brolin, and a few other people are in it. The cast in it is phenomenal. I heard two interesting production stories about this. I don't know if they're necessarily true, but the first one I think is that originally this movie was set to be produced before the strike, and they had a whole other cast of people. I think Pedro Pascal was in it, and then because of the strike, they had to scratch it and go with this current slate, who were all phenomenal in it. And additionally, I think Jordan Peele wanted to buy this script and was incredibly, after he read it, and was incredibly angry after he didn't get it. And I can understand the writing in this, as well as the directing, both from Zach Cregger, were fantastic. It's told in this sort of non-linear fashion, sort of Magnolia, where we go through these different chapters, seeing different events from different characters' perspectives. So, we get, one from Justine, Julia Garner, one from the dad, and each one, they sort of show us different moments in time, and all together come together at the end to tell us the story. And I think it was just really phenomenally done. That's a hard thing to pull off, and it really, really well executed. Now, like I said, I'm not a huge horror fan. There's definitely some elements in this that I don't really enjoy, like jump scares and things like that. But this movie also had a lot of light moments. There was a fair amount of good comedy in this movie, which I always love when a horror movie is able to pull that off. So overall, it's tense, it's unsettling, it's ambiguous, it's everything you might want from a horror movie, but I also think if you're not a big horror fan, this is definitely one that you should see, and go see it in theaters. Definitely a great theater movie. So for me, 4 out of 5, I think only because I'm not a big horror fan, but like I said, this is the best horror movie I've seen in a long time. So that's movie 216. I'll see you in the next one.